Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever it is that you're watching us from. We are happy to have you here on our today's episode. Guys, last time we had an interesting conversation around black tax, what it is, the side effects, and it was a really good conversation to have. On to today's episodes, we are happy to have you guys. My name is Caroline, and on my right, I have an incredible sister of mine. Her name is...
Hi guys, my name is Mawia and feel very much welcome to the show. We are glad and happy to have you here. We loved your engagement on the last video, and I hope the same way you engaged with the previous video is the same way you're going to be engaging with this video, because we are bringing it hot to you this day, because our topic of discussion today is very interesting, very controversial at the same time, but I hope amidst all you're going to enjoy our topic of discussion today.
Yes, so guys, welcome. Please, if you didn't subscribe on our last or our previous episode, may you kindly subscribe. Please turn on your post notifications on, share our content. Please make sure you leave us a like, and we hope that
comments.
Yes, and comments.
Drop your thoughts.
And also don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, guys. We're gonna leave our links down below, and let's hop right into today's episode.
On today's episode, we will be talking about friendships.
Yes.
And friendships at large. But we're going to be majorly focusing on the female friendships. I know we have friendships, but we have female and female friendships, female guys friendships. But on our topic of discussion today, because I've been seeing it being discussed on our social media platforms at large, watu wanaletana juu, girls wanatoana uchi huko kwa mitandao saying venye yalinigongea and all that. We want to dig deeper into these female friendships and have the tough conversations that people don't usually have. Yeah,
that's right. Na kitu sikudanganya, you know what we are talking about today. Please, you don't know what we are talking about today, but I know, like, everybody, I feel like a large number of us have had friendships, male, female, but I just genuinely feel like I haven't had such a good kind of friendship, you know, with females and also with male. Yeah, I don't know if it is largely because of my upbringing. Because remember, like when you were young, Dad would usually say, "Huyo rafiki yako sitaki kukuona na yeye tena."
Hiyo ngo alikuwa amevaa.
Hiyo ngo alikuwa amevaa.
The way they talk, the way they associate and all that.
Yeah.
At the same time, female friendships can be are the most beautiful thing that can exist when they are nurtured well, when there is mutual agreements and all that, and there's intentionality in the friendships. At the same time, it can be very messy. We can have jealousy, competition, you know, and all that.
Well, me, I don't know, guys, mmekuwa na mabeshte wanakaa aje, but please let us know before. Have you been betrayed before by friends, or how growing up did your parents actually allow you guys to have
backstab you some
female friendships or even male friendships? But I don't understand. Nini inatumanga like most of our female friendships are na jealousy.
Most of them do not last.
They don't even want you to progress like that. But I feel like largely, if you have a good friend, but can you even have more than 2 female friends?
I once heard somebody saying that there can never be a 3, these 3 cycle friends. I don't know, friendships, or I know more than 3 friendship at and your best friends more than 3. I don't feel like it works, because maybe you and I initially we were friends, and then we brought another friend into the picture. Now her and I, we start vibing compared to how we were vibing with you before, and now you will start feeling like she's bringing competition, or wamekuja unakaa kando, like now wanakuja wanakuwa marafiki, and it was like now you are never their friend. You understand?
Really? Yeah, but actually I feel like on my case it's a bit different, because me nimejipata like I don't make friends easily, but I make sure that my friendships are quality. So unaweza pata like I've cultivated a friendship with maybe say like one person, but you know, like you just can't be my friend, honestly. You just can't be the only person I'm friends with if you're being honest.
The one I'm calling, the one you're checking up on me. If I'm not talking, if I haven't talked to you the entire day, you get mad at me. You start sending me paragraphs of how emotionally I'm absent for you, of how you're draining me, of how I wish I never met you, of how I wish I cooked stones on that day, and all blah blah blah. I saw another person saying, I wish I was cooking rice one by one.
Wow.
On that day we became friends.
Mi nakuanga na mabeshte kadhaa. Cause unajua kuna mwenye maybe tumepatana naye maybe from the time maybe I was growing up. You know, we have those childhood friends. Sometimes we have friends through our schooling, our timing. So me, I used to think if we are friends with you, and I also have another friend that also wants to tag along. I bring them closer so that we can all have a communal.
So that
tukue mabeshte because it's not weird. I am not selfish with my love. It's not like today I can tell you this and backbite you this. But surprising enough, I had my friends would reciprocate with, oh, I just didn't like Nancy. Oh, I just didn't like Karen. Oh, I just didn't like. Aliniangalia vibaya, mara anapaka makeup mingi, mara the way she's posing herself,
the way she's dressing.
Yeah, but you know me, I honestly loved all my friends because they have their own unique perspectives on everything.
And people are different. People have different personalities, by the way. Yeah, unaweza kuja na yako ni kuja na yangu. See, we cannot be the same. We hatuwezi elewana. Sometimes hata damu yenyewe, even sisters themselves are not always in agreement. Yeah, you don't have to agree with me. It's okay, and I'll always respect your point of view. But when it comes to friendships, that's what I don't understand.
Female friendships, please, ladies, what always happens to our friendships?
Jealousy. Inatokeanga.
You know, I feel like most of the times people want to see you progressing, just not more than them.
Sure.
Yeah. So most of the times when you
past their level.
So pass, there's always that ego that's like, why is she progressing before me? But you're forgetting. I can progress and still, create channels for you also to grow.
Yeah, and you might even go further compared to how I was supposed to go. Yeah.
Wow. Guys, do you have female friends?
Wamekutenda.
La machalije.
That's a topic for another day. I try to establish boundaries, but I feel a lot of jealousy when it comes to female friendships inatokeanga hapa when you see your friends are doing better than you. Your friends have things that you feel you as an individual you had. I don't think so. You are the one that was supposed to be in that position.
Okay, have you ever been in a position whereby you have had friends and you felt that level of jealousy?
Yeah, I wouldn't lie. Actually,
did you project?
I never projected, but I had to work on myself.
Oh, yeah.
I realized everybody has their own journey, and everybody has their own lane. Na tutafika. It doesn't mean that ukifika at 7 p.m. and nifike at 8 p.m. This is what hatukufika. We will all arrive at our designed destinations. If you wanted to be successful, it will eventually come with or without your friend. Itakuja. Your friend being in the picture, it will still come. So I don't understand hii jealousy mingi inatokea wapi when it comes to female friendships.
Oh yeah.
Ingine pia ni social media. Unaona beshte ya mtu, the girl best friend ameletea mtu a bouquet of flowers and ikona money notes. This
my friends, you better bring me those flowers.
Yeah, ikona hizi notes and you'll be like, now you're my friend.
Yeah, you want to do also not like me.
Ama you see, you went out and you made a new friend and now mmechukua video pictures and you're posting it on social media and I'll be like, oh, they're having fun without me now.
But I feel like, okay, does this jealousy end as the more you continue to adult in life? Or is it just
I feel like it, if you are with the same kind of friends, it increases.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the only thing that can break a friendship is when now you start projecting it and they realize, oh, I'm not serving a purpose. Let me withdraw or we break this friendship because kukuachana marafiki madem ni rahisi.
Me by the I have just like remembered quick. Before I before we started doing this our podcast, I remember I had honestly, you see, like every time you have an idea deep on the inside of you, you always be like, who can I actually do this with? Who can I honestly like? Who can carry the same?
Who can fit? Who can the same vision as I do?
Exactly. And I remember there was I remember two of my friends. There's one we tried to start this channel with, and it didn't work.
Okay.
You understand? But it was just a random, like, oh, I don't think this is working, but we didn't even have that conversation of, I don't feel like we're in alignment. It was just like, oh, it's okay, maybe we are not just like in alignment like that. But over time, I came to realize that you don't need to tag everybody along with you
on your journey.
Alafu maybe me, I go on a trip and maybe you're not able to afford that trip, and I have to feel bad. Sir, no. I will go on that trip. I will have my fun, because I feel like with adulting you just need to mature up.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I just feel like you definitely have to mature up. Alafu then unapatanga like when it comes to friendships in general, kuna kwanga na marafiki we most of the times tend to ignore. Friends that can lead you to the ways that are right. Friends that
when you are at Rakange, because some are harsh, some are very polite, or just sometimes we want to have the fun of our youthhood. Then you meet me na kwambia pesa unaenda kulewa, we can invest it. Nobody wants that. Nataka kuinvest na weekend anaweza kuwa sherehe. You understand? Like not everybody is that open-minded to a travel now to this kind of friends that now are leading you to the right way. And this kind of friends, they are very few. And if they try to tag you along and you are not complying, they will move on.
But me, I always feel like if you're my friend, to begin with, how did you become my friend if we don't share the same vision? How did you become my friend if we can't grow together?
Okay.
How did you become my friend if we cannot reason? How did we become friends if your morals and my morals are not in alignment?
Two cannot work together
unless they agree. So do you guys go about asking people, oh, please, will you be my friend? Or do you just assume, okay, is talking to somebody over a long period of time mean that, oh, we are automatically friends?
I just know you, my friend. I just know you.
But you have been talking for years, so you just know me.
No.
Unspoken rules like, oh, just because you have been speaking for the longest,
that doesn't mean you're my friend. Because there are some aspects of my life you might not be knowing. You might just be knowing me just after to juju. You know my name, you know the things I love doing, but you never dug deeper. Personally, I feel we need to have intentionality when it comes to friendships. Personally, if there is a need for me to ask you to be my friend, I will take the opportunity.
Have you ever asked anybody to be your friend?
Yes, I was like, hey.
How did it end?
Like, we were talking like for a long period of time and all that. And it was on Instagram, by the way. I actually watched this video. And we started talking. Ilanyana replied to my story. I replied to hers, commenting on her posts and all that. When it reached a point, yes, we're vibing with this person, but we're not friends. And I asked her, what's your view when it... No, I didn't ask her directly. I put a poll on my stories whereby, do you love female friendships? Yes, no, or neither. And she was like, yes. And she came into my DM and we started talking. She was like, what's your view? What's your perspective? I realized we relate a lot with her. And we officiated the relationship, like not the friendship now. It's the same way. I'm not, let's say you're a guy and I'm a lady, I'm not your girlfriend until you officially ask me to be your girlfriend. True. Like, will you be my girlfriend? Kwa sababu umefika point unaambiwa nani alikwambia wewe ni mtu wangu, nani alikwambia uko unafanya hizo vitu zote. So that's why I feel there's a need to bring intentionality to our friendships. Can I be your friend? I see come to your blood sister that is just your friend naturally.
Me, I definitely feel like, most of the times, for me, friends are very personal. And that's why I said, like, I take a lot of time to make somebody my friend.
Yeah.
I have to have done a good background search on you. I have to understand your perspectives and views on things. I have to, hear how you reason, how you deal with challenges and issues,
and how you respond.
And how you respond to, your life, and how is even your life in general. Because if maybe assuming I've never been in any position where I had to ask anybody, please can you be my friend? You understand? But I would bring an energy around that would definitely make you feel safe.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So before I can even officiate that friendship, I have to understand how is your level of spirituality. How are you progressing in life? You know, sometimes unaweza patana na mabeshte, you are going on so well about your life, and all of a sudden you just go down like this. Level zero. Your friends will reduce you to your level. That's why I always say you have to be very chagua those, separate the wheat from the chaff, so that you can be able to know how you're going in life. You see, like for me right now, there are just certain friends that haiwakaki iwezi. There's a time, there's a certain time a friend of mine from primary came to my DMs, and we were very good best friends before. Just that, you know, life has just made us go through different trajectories. So the time that she reached out to me, I remember, like, she was trying to bring in that energy from before.
Trust me, it doesn't work.
And I wasn't relating to that level.
You know, in high school, our principal used to tell us, when we meet our best friends, in the next 2 years, you won't be knowing where they are.
So does that mean we have outgrown?
Sometimes I feel like we outgrow some situations and some friends. And it's okay. It's okay. Actually, it's very much okay to outgrow situations and even outgrow people.
Wow. So, how do we deal with toxic friendship? When you began the friendship, the friend wasn't showing any trait of toxicity. And to what degree do we say that now this friend is toxic?
To what degree we say that?
At what point do we actually say, oh, my friend is toxic?
You know, we have unseen jealousy. Yeah, we have it.
But how do you know that that jealousy was really jealous? You know, sometimes there's good jealousy and there's bad jealousy.
Sometimes they'll try to have the things you have. Sometimes you have friends that will try to be you. Don't you know that? We have friends that will try to be you. Like they'll be copying literally each and everything that you're doing. Wanataka kukua wewe, they want to talk like you, walk like you, behave like you. Not because they want to, it's because of the things that you attract, the things that you deal with, the people that you engage in. Now they think if they were you, if they had what you have, or if they did the things the same way you did, they will have what you have.
But you can still have what I have if it's from a genuine place. Like, you know, like lazumi, like I saw your hair is cute. Can I just also have it, please, next time?
It's okay.
When we become friends, we begin to look alike. Because like wetuwasemaka, two cannot talk together unless they agree. So if we are going to be friends, does that not mean that it's just a level to which we may just begin to look alike? You understand? Because like kama saizi we are sisters, so definitely kwa mtu akituangalia anasema wow, you mnafanana, you know, because we are venye mmezoeana. So does it get to a point whereby we are like, oh, by this sometimes it's okay for my friend to actually want the things I have because they are good. Why do you not want that your friend to also purchase the same dress like yours if it's good? You bought it because it's good. She sees it on you and it's good. If she can have it, why not?
I guess that's the good kind of jealousy.
Yeah, that's a good kind of jealousy.
Yeah. Oh, you put up a business and it's doing great. Oh, I envy this.
Yeah, can you also teach me how you went about
Can you impact some skills down to me? Yeah, that's the nice thing.
I think that's kind of jealousy.
I meet up with a common friends and you know. Do you see the way she handles herself before certain people, in front of certain people? So the way she carries herself when with her and when guys are around. That's another thing that really takes a toll on our female friendships. How girls behave in front of guy friends. Maybe I have guy friends, and when you come here, sauti inabadilika mbona? When they come here, you want to start doing things you aren't doing. Why can't you just be
But yourself? What if they have seen a potential? Okay. Female friendships can be healthy, saa zingine, right?
Yeah.
And they can honestly feel secure.
They're even better than therapy when they're maintained.
Yes, actually. But I don't know why most of the times female friendships are very few. The ones we call
the intentional
friendships are very few. But I honestly feel like when you find the right kind of friends that are in alignment with your values, with your beliefs, with your morals, then I feel like that can be a very simple kind of friendship to navigate.
Okay.
Right? Yes. And then there's also another thing, communication. When communication in female friendships is quality.
Wait, by quality what do you mean? Ni kama relationship too? Like good morning, good evening, good night.
No.
I expect you to be communicating 24/7, knowing where your whereabouts and all that. Like I want to understand. Sumesema
inafaa kuwa na quality communication, but I don't mean that you just be on my case every now and then. I just mean that often than not, please communicate to me mostly when things are really needed.
Yeah,
sometimes be open. If you're going through something, be honest, open and authentic. I honestly don't want to hear that you are just like, bedridden just the other day and I didn't know anything about it. I expect you. I'm like, we are supposed to be friends. When you're going through financial difficulties, let's come together. Let's try to brainstorm. Unaweza pata mtu like, you find like in most cases, assuming I have money, you don't have money.
Yeah, we always have the broke friend in the group.
So are you going to like come up to me and be like, honestly, I feel like I am struggling financially in one way or the other. Is it okay for you to see if you can, your budget can accommodate my need right now? I don't expect you to automatically just rub it off. I don't think she's going to help.
Or
I don't want to burden her with all that.
My issues.
She is way higher level than I am.
Or I don't want to be a burden.
Or also I don't want to be a burden.
Or I can handle it by myself.
Yeah.
And yet you're supposed to be friends.
Firstly, I'll hold you accountable. If you're my friend, then I need to know the things that are so deep for you. I just don't want to be somebody that is, layered. I just have friends, but when you're going through the dust, you don't
can't
want to
mention anybody that you can run to at that moment.
Exactly. So I feel like sometimes female friendships can be maintained when they feel secure, they feel safe. This is a safe space for all of us. But sometimes are siblings considered friends?
Automatically.
To what
But
degree?
do you know that we have siblings that cut their own siblings off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have siblings that will be like, huyo si brother, huyo si sister. But personally, I feel like siblings are friends because they have a certain kind of connection. Like umetoka kwa mama mmoja,
basi tumezoeana, the only way we can live together.
Yeah, the same blood flowing.
Do you have a choice?
Connection, like you see, yeah. But people, we have friends.
Let me ask
siblings
you.
that are friends.
Thank you. Let me just ask a quick question. If you had a choice to choose if you want your sisters to be your friends, would you actually choose your sisters as your friends?
Apart from them being my sisters.
Yes, I honestly feel like sometimes we can be siblings. We have grown together, shared more experiences. So there's not so much we can explore here. Every time I hear the word female friendships, this is somebody that is out of what I am used to, out of my community. I am bringing you in. That's why it is sensitive for me. That's why I have to reevaluate, because now you'll come into my family, as opposed to, you're also my friend. There are things I can talk to you about that I can't talk with my female friendships. You are my female. Are you really my female? You are my sister more than a female friendship. Yeah, that's what I think.
I understand that.
You understand that, yeah? Yeah, but generally you can have quality friendships if you choose to nurture those friendships. But it's not going to be a walk in the park. Sometimes people expect friendships to just be automatic. We just have to automatically get along. We just have to automatically, come through for each other. No, we expect a level of transparency. Me, actually, that's what I expect from my female friendships. I want to share in your sorrows as much as I'm going to share in your happy moments. I want to be involved in some of the things that are so important to you. See it like, okay, you are supposed to go do something nasikianga tu baadaye. Like, by the way, I don't like it when people are like, do things in silence. Honey, there's no silence here.
And
if you're going to be my friend,
friends.
Yes. If it goes and fails, and then I'll tell you, by the way, I attempted something and it failed. What if I could have helped?
Or maybe outsiders know much about your friend compared to what you know about your friend. Like, you'll find in a situation whereby maybe a friend wanted to start a business and you're only coming to find out about this through another person. People usually have this conspiracy theory or when you open a business, your friends and families do not support you as much as strangers. Most people who have that belief. What's your take on that?
That your friends don't like support you as much?
Yeah.
Honestly, I am not too personal on this because I just feel like you just cut your cloth according to your size. I don't have those expectations, but I also, if you're going to be genuine about supporting my project, then I really want you to mean it. I just don't want you to be half-baked.
Or for the sake
or I don't want you to look like, I'm just supporting
be
her.
Be happy for my wins, whether small or big.
You can be my friend, and I'm totally okay with the fact that you can't promote what I am doing.
Yeah, it's fine by the way. It's allowed.
But I would rather have that than have this dynamic where it has to always feel weird when I'm servicing you. Weird or that you're purchasing things from me.
You're getting things from me instead
That's too awkward for me.
Maybe you can't even have the space to complain when my services are not good enough for you. Because you feel like, how will she take it? Atanibeba nikimwambia, oh, the service you did to me, I didn't like really feel the service to completion the way I had intended to.
But I honestly love to support my female friendships.
Yeah, support
100, and I'm very genuine.
You can also advertise the businesses, and I always like, you don't have to always buy. Sometimes you don't have the financial capacity to.
What if your friends are selling cars and you can't afford? What
but you can advertise the business for them. You can tell people about them. You see. Yeah, and I was to ask you this question, like, do this female, most wanitananga business, I don't have a female friend, so I can't relate, wanitananga business, and does it continue after marriage, or what do you think, like, or after marriage do things change?
I feel like after marriage, it changes for both of them. Because let me tell you one thing, I don't feel like I can be that friend to you when I was single and still maintain the level of communication, the level of showing up the way I used to.
Yeah, sasa hivi kuna best friend mwingine ameingia sasa kwa picture.
Yes. Na by the inakuanga, but I used
and
to
there are things you won't share with the friend now you have a husband.
You really have
a
somebody
to run to, somebody to share.
But mbona watu wanga wana cut off wengine when they get married?
Wengine hata wakiwa tuna a small win hivi. Haoni DP sasa.
Why?
I don't understand. Maybe sasa umetoka kukua level ya wama. I guess
wow.
Like some usually consider you like you're not my level at this point. Let me roll with the people like that feel me, understand me, people like that level moja financially.
Honestly, I feel like it's okay for you to feel uncomfortable. It is okay. Like I will actually validate that feeling that you're feeling some kind of way because maybe I've advanced in one way or the other. Because I feel like I would also feel bad if my friends would maybe get married before me. Not like bad. It would just be like it's subconscious. It's okay. But can we have that conversation, please? I don't want to be ghosting you and you ghosting me and we could be having this conversation. It's okay that maybe we can't hang out the way we used to. Yeah, it's okay that maybe I cannot be able to, be every other time channeling my financial help towards your project the way I used to. It's okay that right now I can take more trips because I have somebody, maybe we are more capable now. Can we have that conversation?
And it's also okay for me to be sharing some other things with now my person rather than bringing them out to do. Unajua pia nikizileta nje, it will start italeta bado shida. Mbona unaenda nje kuambiana our own issues instead of solving them. Kwa sababu unajua mimi na wewe sasa tukiweza kwa sana. The person I'll run to maybe it's our parents. Like sasa unaona when I get married and maybe we are having some issues here and there, like most probably the person I'll be running to won't be our parents anymore. Like there's now a best friend ama partners are considered best friend mwingine mwenye ameingia kwa picture mwenye sasa I'm supposed to relate with them better than I used to relate with you or with my parents.
But is it also safe for me to say that we can have friends at different levels? You can be my friend at my youth. You can be my friend at my teenage. Can I also allow to have friends when I get married? Because if you are married, definitely you will have a circle around you with people that will be helping you navigate certain issues. Sometimes I might be needing counselors. Sometimes it might be maybe somebody is going through a difficult moment for child, maybe they are not able to conceive, maybe they are having difficulties in their marriages. Come on, for crying out loud, maybe you have not experienced this. Maybe I need a higher kind of guidance moving forward. So is it okay for me to just, you know, have that transition without it looking weird and awkward at the same time?
It's very much okay for you to outgrow friendships when they no longer serve your purpose. Because it actually doesn't make sense. Friend, when you look one I guess 20 years ago, did I tell you of a story of a friend of mine who used to be very, very good friends to queer primary. Then he looks for me, I guess 14 years later.
Oh, wow.
Like the friendship cannot be the same. Now you don't expect that you come into my life again and I still give you the same time, the same attention, affection I used to give you 14 years ago. It makes sense.
It doesn't make
sense. So I outgrew you. And I don't know, but sometimes you don't know how to face these people and tell them. Like,
but you can't just tell somebody this friendship. Yeah, I've actually told a lot.
Sometimes ni kama una entertain tu kidogo mpaka inakuja mna follow.
Really?
Somehow.
But can I really put up with the fact that I have to entertain you for it to just... No.
Nitakuweka hapo tu status.
Me by there, I'll just be honest and brutally honest. I feel like I'm just... I don't know if that is toxic though.
Yeah, sometimes kuna conversations zingine difficult to have.
Is it toxic if I just tell you I don't want us to no longer be friends?
It makes sense.
So should I just keep quiet instead?
I don't know. Can you try and work on the relationship first?
No. The fact that I've come to a conclusion that it's not working means it's just not working.
Okay, how about wakati mlikuwa high school, so you used to have friends, very close friends, and life happened and mkajipata you people are no longer on the same line, so kila mtu akaenda kivyake. Now maybe you
now that's a natural fallout. But what if now you're no longer friends with the person that you're just within the same vicinity? You see each other, maybe you're working on the same office, but now our friendship has just gone haywire.
No, I guess it's fine to end the relationship and
without it looking awkward.
Yeah, like we are not friends, we just know each other.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for, you know, being together with us through this conversation. We hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Please leave us your thoughts on the comment section before, and we hope to see you guys on our next episode. Meanwhile, we just wish you guys more love until our next episode.
Bye.